What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Alright, going back to Muse. Yes, indeed. Muse fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Knights of Sidonia, Brandon Meng, and We Want the Cup. They all want to see me react to the song by Muse called Animals. Now, have I heard the song before? No. To the best of my knowledge, I have not heard the song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, I've heard this before. I know I've heard this before. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Wacom, okay? And the video has 85,791 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Muse, Animals, live from Roma 2013. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
So we're going to save the economy now, do a little bit of quantitative easing. We're going to bring back the lira.
Artwork. Really nice guitar work right there. Good melodic line coming out of Matt on the guitar there. Really smooth, really nice. Very fitting for the style of the song. Speaking of the style of song, I don't know if this is the most mellow song I've heard from Muse, but it's definitely up there as far as mellow songs go. But the thing is, and here's the thing, normally songs like this are not my cup of tea. I'm usually like, I get it. Mellow songs have their place. I understand, it's fine. Kind of like ballads. They have their place too. I understand. Doesn't mean I'm a fan of them, but I understand their place. But believe it or not, I'm actually enjoying the song. I can't believe I'm going to say that. I'm actually enjoying this. It feels good. It's got just enough energy to keep me vested. It's got just enough energy to keep me interested. And the melodic lines that they're coming out with and the choral structure they're coming out with, it's very pleasant. It's very pleasing to the ear. his vocal style, I think, is probably what's, and again, I can't believe I'm going to say this about Muse. His vocal style is more than anything is what's selling me on this song. His vocal style is so conducive to this style of song. What he's doing. Now, I know he can be louder, and I know he can be stronger, and I know his range could go even higher than this. And I know what he's capable of, but he's really taking a more reserved approach, and it's working. It's really working for this song. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. I like that. All on the downstrokes, too. Harmonies. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Are we turning it up? Are we turning it up? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I felt some growth. It was subtle, but I felt some growth, and then all of a sudden, boom, it opened up. Okay. Okay. I'm intrigued. I want to see where this is gonna go. Because they had a really great song going along with that kind of a mellow feel. So I don't know. I mean, look, this could be good or this could be bad. I don't know. I know, look, you know me. I love it when things turn up. I love it when things, when the energy comes and everything like that. But sometimes when you have a mellower song and it's working for you, why would you want to switch horses in mid-race? You know what I mean? I mean, I was perfectly fine moving along with where we were. So for it to take off like this, I want to see. Look, you know me, I love energy, but there's got to be a reason. There has to be a purpose. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, it didn't turn up too loud. It was subtle. Okay, so it did grow. It started to come alive, but they let it get to a certain point, and then they stopped it. Good. I can't believe I'm going to say that, but I'm glad they pumped the brakes and they didn't just take off. If they had taken off, I still think I would have been okay with it, but I'm much more okay with it coming up to a certain point and then leveling off. I feel like that was definitely the right choice to make. With a song that was so mellow and so, I wouldn't say melancholy, but a song that was much more reserved and a song that was much more laid back, a lot more casual. The last thing you would want to do, honestly, is just take off like a rocket. And I'm glad they did not. They did bring it up, but only slightly, which is a good thing. I love the fact that they have this actor coming out. doing what he's doing. Looks like he's throwing paper money or fake money into the crowd, which is cool. If I'm being honest, I was getting a little worried about the live show from the live show standpoint. Like, you weren't seeing a whole lot of stage energy. You weren't seeing a whole lot of stage interaction or crowd interaction. I mean, I saw a little bit of crowd interaction, but not a whole lot. So this guy coming out really is adding to the overall production value and crowd interaction and stage energy. He's not just walking out there. He's playing a part. He's playing a role. And you can see it in his face, how he's walking, how he's flinging things out into the crowd. He just right now is not having it. You know, he's absolutely not. He's like, whatever, just take it. Take it. Take it. You greedy people, take it. You know what's funny? Those pieces of paper. We are literally talking about pieces of paper. Just a piece of paper. There are probably people in the crowd fighting each other over that piece of paper. Women pulling each other's hair. I have it first. Guys literally grab each other like, you better give it to me. You wouldn't believe what people will go through to get something as simple as a piece of paper. It's amazing. It's absolutely, yeah, here we go. Here, take it. Here, take it. Throw it into the crowd. Take it. Here's another one. Take it. You know, man, I have seen people fight over the dumbest things, and not even at shows, but just in general, just stupidity. Anyway, let's finish this out. That's a discussion for a whole other time. Let's get back to this. Let's finish this out, and then we'll get to the review. There we go. Cool. Good ending. Good ending. I'll have to think about this one a little bit. Yeah, I have to think about it. Look, give me a little bit. I'll think about it, and I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Muse with Animals. This was a request from Knights of Sidonia, Brandon Meng, and We Want the Cup. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.1. Yep, 8.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. If I'm being honest here, is this the best song I've ever heard from Muse? No, it's not the best song, not by any stretch. Is it the worst song I've heard from Muse? No, again, not by any stretch. This song for me personally was very middle of the road, maybe slightly to the left, just ever so slightly. For those of you that know, a little to the left means a little under middle of the road, just ever so slightly. Definitely not the best song I've heard from any stretch. But here's the thing. They did a style of song that I'm not usually a fan of, but I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed the song. It's not an impressive song, not by any stretch. It's not all that impressively written. It's all that impressively executed. The chordal structure, by Muse standards, pretty simple, actually. It's a pretty simple chord standard by what Muse standards normally are. But having said that, I still enjoyed the song. Despite the fact that it was a little more mellow, a little more laid back than what is usually my cup of tea, it was a good listen. It was an enjoyable listen. And everything fell into place. Like, the drumming fell right into place, doing a great job setting up the feel of the song, never letting the song get away, never letting the song go too far, which I'm gonna get to a little more in detail in a second. Same thing with the bass player, locking with the drummer, no issue with anything he did whatsoever. Matt's guitar playing fit right in with the mode and tone and mood of the song. Got no issue with anything he did at all. I especially like that little guitar, that little melodic line that he was doing in about the first like minute and a half of the song, where I wouldn't call that a solo necessarily. It was just him playing a melodic line. It sounded really nice. It fit the context of the song beautifully. What did this for me more than anything, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, his vocals on this is what really sold the song on me. His vocal style is diverse. I mean, he's one of the most diverse singers I've ever heard in the rock genre. His voice can go from feather soft to steel, just absolutely serrated steel sharp in like a split second. I mean, it really can. And he didn't do either one. He didn't go to those extremes. He stayed very middle of the road on this. His vocal style and his vocal performance only moved about, honestly, let's be honest here, it moved about that much, okay? But here's the thing. He took that much and he made it as impressively effective as he possibly could. He played with everything within that little bit of range that he allowed himself to use, and he maximized it. He absolutely maximized it. It's like you talk about people with talent, and there are those people that have this much talent, and they use that much of it. And then there are people who have that much talent, and they use all of it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing here. He allowed himself this much movement, but he moved all of it. I mean, he really did. He moved within that entire context, but he never strayed. He never went too far high. He never went too far low. He never went too far on the loudness. He never went too far on the softness. He never went too far on the hardness or on the rasp or on the falsetto and the breathiness. No, he stayed very middle of the road. And the context of this song, it was extremely appropriate. Now, that ending, when they came up a little bit, they started to grow, and I thought to myself, okay, let's see what happens here. I mean, are they going to take this too far? Are they going to go too far like so many other bands do, just to make a point, just to make a statement? Are they going to just take this into the stratosphere and we're going to be all left behind going, what in the hell just happened? No, they didn't. They brought it up, and the way that they were bringing it up, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I got nervous, I got scared, because I was like, oh no, they're going to take off, and we're never going to see them again. They took off, and then they plateaued. Whew. What a sigh of relief from me, because I'm telling you, if they had taken off, we'd be talking about a much different score. I would be saying things like they had an idea for an ending and they absolutely took it way too far. In this case, they did it just right. They came up a certain amount, just as much as they wanted to, and that was it. They didn't go any further. What great discipline. You don't see discipline in songwriting like that very often. And I got to give them all the credit in the world for that. So, and I love the production they had with the guy coming out with the paper and, you know, that doing all the tossing the paper around and stuff. And he was playing his role, wasn't he? He absolutely was. He wasn't just going out there and going, you over here, whatever, I don't care. I'm being paid to do this, so here you go. No, he was playing the character. And listen, you got to appreciate that. It added to the production value of the live performance. Because let's be honest, in a song like this, you're not going to see the guys in Muse moving around a whole lot. Now, I did see them in that last minute rocking out. All of them. I saw the bass player, I saw Matt, I saw the drummer, all rocking out together. That was fun. I'm glad to see that, okay? But let's be honest, throughout the rest of the song, there really wasn't a whole lot of opportunity to do stuff like that. There really wasn't a whole lot. I did see Matt point out to the crowd a couple times, hey, that's crowd interaction. I'll take it. I'll take every little bit I can get. So there was some effort made. I do appreciate that. So that was good. So listen, like I said, the song itself, not the most impressive song I've heard. Like I said, middle of the road songwriting for me from like a chordal structure standpoint. I've heard far more impressive songs from Muse than this. But they're disciplined, undeniable. Their taste, undeniable. They play with great taste in this, great feel in this. And their dedication to putting out a song that fit and molded and gelled within itself as well as it did. There's no denying. There's absolutely no denying that the song was a great song. It was. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, when I first started sitting here thinking about it, I was thinking like 7.7, 7.8, but the more I thought about it, the more the score came up and up and up, and I ended up at an 8.1. So that is the score we're going to give it. It is a great score. For those of you that are not sure about that, take a look down below in the video description. You'll see my scoring system chart down there. You'll clearly see 7.0 to 7, sorry, not 7.
What?
You will clearly see 8, you start that again. For those of you that don't believe me about that, that's okay. Take a look down below in the video description. You'll very clearly see my scoring system chart. And you will see in that scoring system chart that 8.0 to 8.9 is the grading scale for what? What does it say? It says great. Just remember, 8 is great. If it gets an 8 point anything, it's a great score. Doesn't matter if it's an 8.0 or an 8.9, it is a great score nonetheless. This is getting an 8.1. That is the score I feel it deserves. That is the score we're at, and that is the score where we're going to stay. So, 8.1, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.